Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Pink Book Lessons, and it's titled Luxury Realtor Mad at High Value Man for Rejecting Single Mom. Why has SIMP fiancé looked confused? You guys, I'm super excited for this, and without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
You may have maturity. I felt like you don't have authority. You have a responsibility, but no authority. That's what I feel.
Those are some strong words, but Joya?
Yes.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother is not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
Here we go with this baby bop bimbo babble. It's funny because she's looking like, yeah, I told him. She really thinks she said something. Really, it was very elementary. Sounds like it came from a third grader. You know what? I take that back because that's an insult to the third graders. Sounds like it came from a preschooler. She's like, your mama was a baby mama, so why you won't date a baby mama? Like, girl, first of all, he did not make the mistake. He was not the parent. He was a child. So why are you expecting him to follow her and make the same mistake that she made, that you also made? Yeah, you. Because that's what it's really all about. You're a baby mama and you're just mad at him for not wanting to date you. Never mind that you got this big goofy simp sitting next to you that you've been with for a while and you're trying to pressure him into proposing to you. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to him in a second. Shout out to my sister Miss Ming for sending this clip in. It's from the Oprah Winfrey Network. It's a show called Put a Ring on It. And I'm not too familiar with the show because everything over there, especially involving relationships, is on some woman king boss chick. Let's all find some dumb simps and beat them into submission to bow down to the queen mother shea butter god. I'm talking about every single clip I ever get from over there. It's that same energy. It's just disgusting. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Let's go ahead and get into it.
That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
Him saying I'm not going to take care of your children from another man is being insensitive? No, ma'am. You're the one being insensitive to not only expect that a man is supposed to invest in you and your kids, but to outright demand it like you're entitled to it. That's crazy.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So you're
what's that got to do?
And look, it's always some simp trying to cover for these modern women. First, let's get to the elephant in the room. This woman don't respect you as a man, and I see why. Any man dealing with a woman who will want him to participate in a show like this is already losing in life. Brother, you got the wrong woman. From my understanding, the whole premise of the show is a woman who's been with a man for a while and now she's thinking it's time for them to get married. He won't propose to her, so she's taking him on the show to pressure him to do it by bringing him on there and letting other men date his woman. They're trying to create chaos, jealousy, and use that energy to make the man put a ring on it. The silliest thing I've ever heard. And Will Packer, I do not like that you are behind this show. It's deceptive, it's manipulative, it's satanic. I don't like it. He should wrap this show up and find some other kind of message to push, but this one ain't it. And then the whole time, this woman was allowed to speak without being interrupted. But whenever it's a man's time to speak, she can interrupt him and even have this big Dumbo, this simp, help her. I'm telling you, these simps are dangerous. Like, Mr. Simpson need to pipe it down because the fact that you're on this show in the first place, you're exposing yourself as a man who would allow his woman to run him.
Very intelligent woman.
You guys, what are your thoughts on this video? Like I said before, I love that this man is standing up for himself because his mother made the same mistake and he shouldn't follow in her footsteps. Most kids who are raised by single mothers do not want to end up following in their parents' footsteps, and I totally understand. Because imagine missing out from one parent's love all the days of your life, and when you now become an adult, you want to follow through that road. I'll say that is not a wise decision for anyone to take. And this woman is trying so hard to gaslight the man because he was raised by a single mother. That doesn't mean he should now end up with a single mother. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'm really finding this very, very interesting, and I believe you guys are also enjoying this video. And let's get back into the video, you guys.
You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
She said, what does that have to do with his choice? This full-grown woman is asking this man, what does her making poor choices have to do with his choice to be with her or not? Just silly. The real question that I'm going to go back to is, what does his mama's poor choices have to do with his? A man choosing to deal with a woman who makes bad choices, that's a poor choice. If he's single, childless, he's protected himself. Why in the world will he get with a woman that's made bad choices? And not only made poor choices, but the evidence is there, and she's wanting you to be responsible for it, basically. No, the brother is right. You don't have to deal with that, and you shouldn't. He can date a single, childless woman and create his own family with a woman like that instead of taking on another man's responsibility. I don't know why it's so hard for them to understand that. And there are plenty of childless women that he can deal with.
If you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. A better chance of me having a successful life by finding a man. That's what I'm thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay. So your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we settle.
Yes, Egypt, that's what he said. And I'm glad that brother didn't change his answer. Stand on it. She's like, did you struggle or did your mom struggle? I thought Egypt was smarter than this. If you didn't know, when single mothers suffer, their kids are with them. So they are suffering too. In fact, the impact of being raised by a single mother is going to be even more taxing on their children. Everyone is always tiptoeing to protect the feelings of the woman, but they don't care about what they're putting the children through. A lot of the mothers themselves don't care about their kids. The kids are only used as pawns or for checks. And don't get me wrong, you do have good mothers out here, but you also have a lot of bad ones. And all of them lump themselves together because they want to cover for each other under the sisterhood. And that's why I say I don't care if they are married or not. All marriages are not made equal. Obviously, 50% of them are so bad they end a divorce. You have a lot of feminists that are married. You have a lot of misandries that are married. Being married doesn't automatically rule you out as a feminist. I mean, look at Egypt here. She's been married to her husband for 18 years. Although she told everybody that they sleep in separate bedrooms. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone for now. Egypt, though, she will sit up here and defend baby mama culture. No different from when I said Sierra is married to a provider, a protector, all that. And instead of promoting that and respecting her man, she's doing songs talking about being independent. If you want to know why modern women are losing overall, this is why. The married feminists are still clicked in with the single feminists, and they are all rubbing each other's backs, literally.
Right. So, what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
But we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about
situation that
That's not the conversation.
Here we go with this bonehead broad cutting him off again. Ma'am, it is the conversation. And you're the one who brought it up, remember? You said that you didn't like how he said that he didn't want to date a single mother. It's totally related. And he's been sitting there patiently when they speak, but whenever...
Wow, you guys, what are your thoughts on this video? This guy is obviously speaking the truth, and I believe he's speaking the minds of so many young men out there who might find themselves in this kind of situation or maybe ask this kind of question. I love the fact that he said he has built himself to having a high standard and he's going to maintain that. Despite the fact that he was raised by a single mother, he's not going to settle for a single mother too. And I love that for him. I love it when men know exactly what they want and they stand on business. This is a very interesting video, and I believe a lot of younger men should learn from something like this, because as much as there are good single mothers out there, there are some other single mothers who will make you regret ever being involved in their life. Leave your thoughts in the comment section and let's wrap this video up, you guys.
When he starts to talk, they all want to talk over him. Why? It's because he's speaking the truth, and they know it. While they're up there trying to use sign language and the shaming, insults, and guilt to win the argument, he's speaking the truth, 100%. This is also why a lot of y'all are single and can't get along with the man. You don't listen. This woman here, she can talk, but she won't listen. It's like her opinion is more valuable than his.
You won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
And Egypt, aka Gina, aka Tisha Campbell Jr., she's sitting up there looking stupid. You know he's right. And now she's saying that he's got a lot on his back, but when the lady was spewing all that baby bop bimbo babble, it wasn't a lot on her back. No, she's trying to shame him, but everything that the woman said, it made perfect sense.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
So what I want to be clear, not just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
And Egypt, not one time in the conversation did the man say that or insinuate anything that you were saying. All the man said was that he was not going to date a baby mama. And Gina is over here mad.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero. Be clear.
Do you hear that? She said he had no character because he did not want to take on the responsibility for a single mother and another man's child. And he's wrong for that? You see how wicked these feminists are? All of them. And then the baby mama is sitting up there like, thank you, Gina, for having my back. You can't tell the difference between the married feminist and the single feminist. Why? Because they're all the same wicked, evil witch. They're all the same feminist. Once again, you have a wife defending baby mama culture and shaming this man for saying that he did not want to date a single mother. And the craziest thing is that he's not the one who brought this up. The woman is the one who brought this up because she wanted to shame him for it. I don't know. I guess they expected him to not say anything back, but he did. And that's for this woman and her simp, who was a willing participant on this show, embarrassing himself, allowing this woman to go date other men, doing all of this, sitting up there arguing with her date, saying that she wouldn't date him, like she really had a choice, when he was the one who told her that he didn't want to be with a single mother. Which is funny how they're presenting it as if she turned him down when it was really the other way around. That makes this guy that she's been with look even more crazy. I mean, doing all of this while her man is sitting right there, and this is designed to make him want to propose to her? Well, it worked.
You big dummy.
I'm telling you, if this wasn't televised, no one will believe it. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting video. I really enjoyed every minute of this video, and I learned a thing or two. And I believe you guys also learned from this video, because there's a whole lot to learn from here. Do not let anyone gaslight you into what you do not want or what you don't believe in. And as a man, always stand your ground, always know what you want, and always go for it. No matter how attractive the other side looks like, it's not always greener on the other side. Let me know your thoughts. Leave it in the comment section. I really enjoyed every minute of this video, and I believe you guys also enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.